Hi, Merv, back with you, Bonsai with Merv. If you remember, if you were watching our videos earlier this week, you'll see that we introduced two plants that we bought at a nursery. Boxwoods, Japanese boxwoods. So what I'm going to do today is let's work on one of these. Now this side, I did not show the root structure. This, as you can see, it's a very young plant. Roots are developing very nicely already. What we're going to do is we will work the top of the plant. We will not work with the roots system because basically these plants, you do not like their roots worked on when there's hot weather. They have that tendency to shut down and possibly even die. So what we do is you wait until winter sets in, and all the way through it's probably March or April. Then after that, do not work with their roots. Okay? So what I'm going to do here is a plant that is just full of branching. I'm turning it, I'm spinning, I'm looking at the plants, looking for a front. Basically, the root structure will be the first thing to tell you where the front is. Let's see where they are coming out. That's overlapping. There is a decent root structure. This interesting. Okay, now when I take my eye from the nervari, or the roots, going up, I'm looking for the first strongest branch, and of course a detail on how it will continue from there. So looking at it this way, I see this branch here is a very interesting branch. Okay? When you turn it this way, there is another branch here that is also interesting, but not as thick or as full. And then back here we have another one that is below that branch, but really not as big. Yeah, so, and as my eye goes up, I see this could be a back branch. Here's another one sticking out that is branched out very, very interestingly. It has a lot of multiple branches, where this one seems to be clear here, very little foliage there. Okay, let me take off some of the smaller branches and see what we can do to clean it up a little bit. Okay? Small branches, there are not too many small branches on this thing. I'm going to do that out. Alright, I'm going to make a choice now as to number one branch. I'm looking this possibly in the front, number one branch, number two branch. Yeah, because that's nice, but I like, okay, that one could be number two. We use a back branch there, which means this one will come off. That, because number one would be the first branch, the lowest branch. We do not want anything lower than number one. There's our number one. Coming up to number two, this is an excellent branch right here. I want to make sure I did not damage it. Yes, it is damaged. It is broken through. So let's not even take the chance. Let's just remove it. Okay? Now we're looking at close to the top of the tree, and a couple of branches here. There's one intermingled, interwoven in there. Let's just remove that one. Okay. Here's one crossing over, crossing through that system there. Let's take that one off. Okay, see, we're starting to open up a little bit in here. What would be the apex? Coming up through the center here, the apex meaning the top of the tree. Are we going straight up, or are we going to go at an angle? I would prefer going straight up, okay? Which means this large section here is also in the way. So we are going to eliminate that. Now we're starting to look like a little tree here. Okay, oh my gosh, a lot of branching was going to be shortened. Let's just leave a section of branch in. I'm starting to trim branches because I want them to start throwing foliage. And let's take this one. That's our number 1 branch. I'm going to take the strength out, and this one, and maintain that lead on this branch, and that's on the top. Take that off, trimming it hard. As you can see, I'm trimming it hard. Shorten that, just leave 1 or 2 leaves on there. That connection. Okay, let's see. Put a heavy wire on this. Into the root structure. Right in between the branches. Wiring is a little bit of a challenge, but it's something that we all learn how to do. Very important when you're shaping your plant. Don't damage the leaf areas. Try to keep them untouched. Okay, see now I can bend the wire. Oops, that snapped it right there. Gotta be careful. We'll damage it, but it will grow back in. Take that one up there. Hard, hard, hard. That's number 1 branch. This will be number 2. Oh, that can be a back branch. And that could be number 2. Nice, nice, nice. That one's in the way. Take that one off. And we have a shorter branch here. And that top branch, let's take it off here. And there. We use that branch. Use this one. Hard, as you can see, taking it back real hard. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. There'll be a back branch, so let's take a look. Too far. There. So this will be the back branch, and we'll develop something real nice in that area. There's a secondary. This is number 2. Number 1. This is number 2. Take it off there. There. Okay. There's another. As we come up, we'll leave a leaf or 2 on the branch, and that will be our apex. Remember everything that you saw? We're down to the basics. Down to the basics. Okay? Now let's get some of these branches wired. I'm gonna wire this number 2 branch, and take it out to the back branch, and the number 2 branch is going to be wired. That's that branch. That's number 1. Two. What it's doing. That's number 2. This is back. Push it in the back, and looks like we have 2 back branches, right? And an apex. So, get some wire for that branch and the apex. As you guys know, this is aluminum wire. That's why it's flexible still. This is number 2.5 that I'm using, and there's number 3. There's more 2.5. You just have to use the correct. It's one of those things that will need to be purchased. Wire is important. Righty. Now, that's the number 2 wire. And I can get that branch and take it up to this little one here. Starting to look pretty decent here. This one, and I have to move it this way. I don't want it coming directly in. Front. I am going to move that branch. So that twisted the main system, and now we have the branch on this side. Because this was open and we still have items growing in this area, so there's a look-see at our bonsai to be. Okay, we're not going to mess with the roots. So this is going to go back into the grow pot. And we'll tend to this in here until winter sets in, and then we'll be able to turn it into a bonsai. Right now I call it a potensai. It is a potential bonsai. If you have any questions, please ask. I know what I did is radical. It's not easy until you start doing it over and over and over again, but you've got to get going if you're interested. Do take care. Have a great day. Check us out YouTube and Facebook. And please let us know if you have any questions.